Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Creeper World 4. That is right, we are back heading in the colony section yet again for the next installment of cursor maps, but this is a vacuum cursor map. That's right, our cursor acts as a teleportation beam. Right-click to switch between beam up and beam down. I have not seen a vacuum map in forever. Holy moly. Very, very cool, and I am a fan. Welcome, my children. This is a vacuum map inspired by the map 1704, built by CZZ. It's not a really hard map, but the start should be a little bit long, and the finale should be satisfying. Hope you have fun and enjoy on World Creeper 4 Days 4. And then there's some tips for teleportation. But we don't need any tips. Let's get vacuuming and see what we have here. So right off the bat, one thing to note is nothing will rebuild itself. It's a non-rebuilding map, which is fantastic. And that's actually part of, I'm assuming, the beam up and beam down mentality, because every time you destroy something, you get more power. So it's sort of, it would be sort of awkward if you were to beam up, beam down, and stuff rebuilt, and you just got more and more and more and more power, and it just sort of super escalated. Now, this is a cursor map, so I will be using my map indicator, and I'm even going to be using hover paths. That's right, so if we mouse over something, we can see, what is this connected to? So, like, we can see, none of these connect to the bottom except for here. So if we want to shut off this whole top area, we just need to kill this, and this whole top area goes down. But yeah, we need to get our butts in gear. We have 5 creeper to start, so let's plop some down, let's pick some up, and let's just do a little bit of put down, put up. Unfortunately, we don't have that much creep right now. We can only pick up and put down so much right now, but as you can see, every time we're killing a tower, we can pick up and put down just a teeny tiny bit more, right? Just a teeny tiny bit more. And we can even work on some areas. Like over here, we can just drop some creep. Just a little bit, right? Might as well, you know, if it kills a couple of things, that just gets us some more power, you know? I mean, I'm okay with that. More power, more good, more better, more best, more best. That's just good for business, right? It's just good for business, and business is good. So we want to spread our wings a little bit, right? Destroy what we can, especially before that evil AC comes to ruin our day, right? That AC is kind of coming. And if we can get, like, say, that pylon down, these towers down, that's a couple key connectors that won't get rebuilt. Again, they don't get rebuilt. So we definitely do want to kill what we can, when we can, how we can, with who we can. That's right. Yeah, look at that. We're killing a couple more things that, you know, realistically we have no right to be killing, because we are still in the babby section, right? We're still in the little beginner zone. But that's okay. That's okay, you know? We're not gonna. Well, we'll probably be able to kill it. We just probably should. We'll kill this one, though. Beautiful. So another one down. Does this connect up? I want to kill this one. It's not that big of a deal, but look at this. We're already sort of carving a line between them, right? Actually, I think we can kill some stuff over here, even. Ooh, that's a pretty good line to kill. One thing I also am doing is letting this sort of build up on its own a little bit, you know, letting it sort of do its thing, because now if we just drop some creep over here, maybe we can kill a couple of these towers. The mortars are kind of in the way, a little annoying, but you know what? I think we can at least kill a couple of towers, a couple of pylons maybe, or at least a pylon, which is pretty sweet. And yeah, that's pretty good. Again, we're just cleaving some pathways. As you notice, like right here and right here, if we were to kill both of these, I think this whole top area is pretty much unconnected. I mean, there's still a few connectors, of course, don't get me wrong, but we're starting just implicating the pathways that we can start taking. Now, there are a couple of tricks to this mode as well, and we're going to be doing them. Let's actually start with helping our base a little bit, right? Let's help our base a little bit. I do want this to, you know, be able to have some fun. Also, the more we kill, the more bonus we get, which is another reason you do want to just kill random things if you can. Like this area, like anything we kill over here is just going to get us. Actually, let's do that. Let's do that first, because you know it's more power, and more power is more good, as I say. But now we're starting to absorb too much creep. So we do need to do a little bit of a drop down, pick up mentality for a little bit, because we actually generate more creep than we absorb. Right? So with us generating more than we absorb, if we just drop down, pick up, we're actually able to sort of do better, right? But this thing and this thing are definitely annoying. So step one, I'm just going to actually spam drop down, pick up, drop down, pick up, drop down, pick up, drop down, pick up. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We did. Ooh, I want to beam up. I want to beam up, not beam down. So, boop, bop, beep, boop, beep. So the real key is we're trying to drop down, let the mortars fire, pick up before the mortar blast hits, and we're able to kill things that way, right? Now this one, I think we're just going to go for just dump some creep on it. Just dump some creep. We'll be okay. There we go. No more power over here. So that's actually just good for business, right? Just good for business. And now nothing is shooting inside of our basin now. So this, again, it's not that much right now, but I'd rather this be able to just start flooding itself, right? Start flooding itself. Feels pretty good. Actually, that's lost power, which is... Oh, no, it didn't. Why did that lost power? Oh, no, it's just there's no tower there. Ha, silly me. So, now what else do we need, right? What else do we need? Well, we need more juice, right? We need more influence. And I think we need an emitter on our side, right? So again, much like before, there's a ton of units here. We don't have that much power, right? We really don't. But if we just do some drop down, pick up, drop down, pick up, drop down, pick up, we might be able to kill this without using an infinite amount of creep, right? I mean, if we just drop it all, we're going to lose it real fast. But the longer we can sort of spread it out, the more, like, we just do a few more ticks of damage, oh, and now we have an emitter here. Now, this emitter is not going to be able to do too much on its own, but the real key about it is it's producing 200 creep a second, and that's going to be able to power our emitter. Or our beam, I should say. So that's really why I wanted it, because now we can just be like, oh, we're out of juice, come on over here, bloop, and we're full again. So now we can be a little bit more liberal. Boom, we just killed a nullifier. Or not a nullifier, an M-rift. Even better, right? Even better. Let's kill that pylon as well, just to sort of take that top area. Not actually going to take the top area per se, but now we're feeling pretty good. So now we're going to try and get free the spore launcher, because you know what? If it drops some eggs, cool. It's not really going to do that much, but you know what? I'll take a friend. I'll take a friend. A friend in friend and friend and friend. Something about friends. You know me. I like my friends. I like my friendos. I like it all. And now we can start doing some things. So as you notice, there's a big old swath right here that does not connect this. And I like that. I'm not going to lie. So we're going to try and do some cutoffs here, right? So if we can cut off, like, say, these three, right? We'll go refill. And we'll just toss down. Now we might just need these two. Ooh, I think we did indeedy almost cut it off entirely. And with this, we might have done it. We might have done it. I think that cuts off this M-rift from down here. Which, ooh, wow, that's actually pretty deep. That's 20 spores. 20 spores is pretty nice. It's not going to be, again, it's not the be-all, end-all or anything, but, you know, it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. And I should do this wise, where you start in one area and then move to another. That way the mortar shots don't hit where you're actually trying to target. It's a nice little thing to have. And we can see that this is actually connected to down here. So I want to take out this bad boy as well. And I think with this in mind, we should... I'm not sure if these... Yeah, see, these don't actually connect up to the top. So with this here, we're actually cutting off this whole area from the top, which is pretty huge. So this whole area, from here all the way to the edge, is now cut off from this entire top path. And this whole area is cut off from the emerald. So we were to, say, destroy this one, which we're not going to do right now, but all of this would lose power. We're sort of in the lose power zone. And as we can now see, they're coming across with power here and here. You know, these are their two zones. This pylon does not actually connect to another pylon over on this side, because we already destroyed it. It was somewhere over here, remember? Or it was like right over here. So if we were to destroy these two, that's another point where they're going to start losing power. And that's kind of our goal. Our goal is power control. Surprise, surprise, he who controls the power controls the map. Ooh, that feels pretty good to me. So now we're going to do a little bit here, try and just take out these two towers of powers. Now the power's like, where do I go? Where do I go? And it has to figure it out. And it looks like here is the next zone. This is the next one that we wanted on our list. So one of these two has to fall. So let's beam on up some more creepily and drop it on down. Drop it on down. That seems pretty good. Again, beam it on up from over here. Drop it on down. Now we could be working on slowly killing certain things, right? We could do that, no problem. We definitely have that capability. But for now, I kind of like the thought of we're already succeeding in our mission to start cutting things off, right? We're starting to cut things off. Ooh, I think... Oh, there's an M-rift somewhere over here. Where is there an M-rift? Where are you, evil M-rift? I know. Oh, you're right there. Okay, so there's an evil Emerald right here. We're going to have to take that out eventually. But as you can see, there's no Emerald actually over here. All the power is coming from that Emerald and coming over here now. And, I mean, it looks like if we get rid of these two, maybe one of these pylons, and then work our way down, we just cut off a lot, right? A lot. And I like the sound of a lot. A lot sounds pretty good to me, if you ask me. So let's do a lot, right? Let's do something like this. Again, they're gonna kill it pretty quick, but because we're so cool, because we're such a beaming boy, we can just fill it up real fast, drop it down real fast, fill it up real fast, drop it down real fast. And as long as we're doing more damage than they're healing, which we are, as you can see, we just did, we're winning, right? We have just won that exchange. And actually, we follow this around. Looks like the pylon is only connected to other pylons, right? And this one is only connected to here. This is actually probably maybe the weak point of this pylon network, because it would still connect. So I think this is probably the one I want. Well, I may want to go for that and the top, you know, kind of do a bit of both. But now we can come over to our pool that's over here. Very nice. Thank you, pool. You're doing great. And the pylon network is now cut off, right? So now this whole pylon chain is gone. Very nice. Love to see that. And yeah, all we have to do is cut off some path down, right? We could cut off... Ooh, maybe we go for a... This is interesting. So we have a couple options. And I kind of like the thought of getting another emitter. I kind of like the thought of taking this and moving out like this. Because again, all we have to do is sort of cut from essentially here to here. Just these three pylons, I think. And that would actually free our emitter. So yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Because, you know, I want to free the emitter friend, right? Free the emitter friend! Yay! But we're going to free the emitter friend with power. Oh. Power freedom. That sounds pretty good to me. That sounds pretty good to me. Might take a moment, but again, we have things. We have things going for us, like this and this. Again, we're just trying to kill a couple of pylons right now. One more pylon has fallen, and I believe this pylon is the connection. I could be wrong, but I think this pylon is going to do it. Let's see what happens. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. This entire area got devoid of power. Now, of course, everything still has power in it. You know, obviously these nullifiers are still running and stuff, but look at what we just cut off with a very weak beam still, right? Our beam is actually still very weak. It will grow in power though. Now we are on the path of success, right? Now we are on Victory Ultra. Side note, I'm gonna just sort of spam click this MRIF. I don't like MRIFs in my game. You know, I don't want them to have MRIFs. That's cheaty. But look at that. The nullifier is down. The MRIF is down. We were able to just spam it up and down. One full capacity. If we were to drop it all, would have been gone, especially with an earned unit. But because we did our little spammy boy, it wasn't. So now we can really start sucking it up. And again, we're at 1.46 times now. Look at how fast that's growing. Our multiplier is actually growing pretty substantially. So we're going to do the same little droppy, picky uppy on this nullifier. Just to free the blobs, you know? Hashtag free the blobs. You always want to. It's always a good time. So just do it. Just do it. Free the blobs. Free the blobs. Come on. Oh, come on, nullifier. Yeah! Nullifier destroyed. Feels real good. And now our blobs are just going to be free, right? Now, there is a sniper there, but there's one sniper. It's not going to do the most, but it's going to do something, right? It's going to do something. Every time an egg pops now from over here, while it's not going to kill that much, it will drain ammo and eventually start to kill. And one other thing that's nice is, look at that, we're in a shield. Doesn't that suck when you're in a shield and something just comes and beams down creep from orbit? That's gotta hurt. Just a wee little bit, and I'm okay with that. I am okay with them having some pain. And you know, I think it's time to actually cut this off as well. It will take a little bit of our effort, just a wee little bit. But you know what? Every drip and drop right here, if we can just take out this one tower, boom, again, top line now completely cut off. That is our goal. Our goal is just to cut things off. That's all I care about. Now we're starting to get some power, right? Now it's starting to come in. And we can work on more cutoffs, right? So the blobs already took out the sniper here. Let's plan. Let's plan. So what do we want to cut off next, right? It looks like this area is kind of weak. If we were to sort of cut across and maybe down, that would be this corner, and that would also be their planes. That sounds pretty good to me, getting rid of their planes. I kind of like the thought of that. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to try and cut off their planes next. Ooh, baby. Now we're going to do that using this emitter down here, because, again, it's close by. We can just flick it up, move it around, do what we need to do with it. And, yeah, there really isn't... They can try and stop us, and they can for a moment, of course. But as you can see, we're not really giving them an opportunity to win, so to speak, right? To win. And that's what we care about. So as you can see, we've already cut off a little bit of a section there. Feels pretty... So this area is now cut off. That is actually connected up. So I do want to kill that spot or this spot. One of these two need to go. Don't really care which one. Because, again, we just want to cut it off. We're just doing our cutoff thing. Oop, you're beaming down. Beaming down still not bad, though, because even with that, our multiplier is getting higher and higher. So if we beam down, pick up, we're picking up over about 2,200. We're dropping 6,000. So we're actually generating creep in this spot, which makes it easier to pick up later. Not a bad thing to have entirely. So now that this is cut off, let's do a little cutoff like this, right? Let's just do something like that. That seems pretty nice to me. It's a lot of creep on their face, and we're actually to the point where we can really, really... ruin their day. Oh boy. Feels so bad to say it like that, but it's honestly a little true. It's just a little true. Not the truest, but it is a little true. It is, I mean, I can't tell a lie there. It is definitely on the true side that we are definitely ruining their day. And let's just get a little bit here, and boom, there we go. That is their planes out of power. Yeah, that feels pretty good too. Planes be gone. So let's just drop some creep over here, because you know what? Even though it's out of power, I do want them dead, just for the sake of being dead, right? I mean, who actually wants their planes to be there, right? Not me, that's for sure. And yeah, with all the creep coming down, ooh, there's their runways. I want the planes blown up, though, because they weren't able to take off anyway. Just want their planes. Oh, look at them all blown up in... Oh, they're blown up in the air. It's great. It's great. We can beam on up some more creep, and again, we can just beam down 3 times as much. 3 times as much creep as we're picking up. It's gorgeous. It is just beautiful. And yeah, we're already just pushing in. As you can see, we're just leaving this behind. Who really needs it? I don't. I'm feeling pretty good. We need to decide what we're going to next, right? I think this area is definitely prime for being cut off, because realistically, it's just a matter of, you know, something like that. This area might be pretty decent, just so we can get close to the base. Let's just see what happens if we just drop a line of creep like that, right? We put down some creep down here, so we have some ooh, it's so close to the bottom. I'm scrolling the screen. But yeah, see, we got a couple of good hits over there. That feels pretty nice. A couple more good hits feels pretty nice. Again, every time we just cut off... Yeah, see, we cut off that area. Nice. That's what I wanted to see. Perfect. And yeah, if we can just do something... Oh, wow. Look at how much creep we're able to put down at a time now. It's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous stuff. Yeah, we're just able to really just entrench ourselves in this game. Or I guess we're entrenching them, because they just don't know what to do to handle it, right? I mean, we're just like swathing creep, just... And there it goes, right? We're able to destroy some stuff. Let's get that tower down. Come on, tower. Get your butt down there. No, we didn't get you. We didn't get you. A lot of creep. Let's pick some up. There we go. There. Nice, 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 nice. And now, oh my gosh, is this literally all that's left to power the rest of the map? Is it you? Is it just that? And boom, it was. The map is now ours. We have done it. They are now just in a corner. And we, again... Oh, it's beautiful. We got 6 air sacs in 3 minutes. That's not the best, but you know what? You gotta take what you can get, right? You gotta take what you can get. So let's fill up our handy-dandy stash zone, you know? I mean, it's full of AC right now, so we do need to drop a lot on it, you know? But that's okay. I'm okay with dropping a bunch over here. We'll use up the power first. That's why I'm not really going for the center, because obviously they still have power on the outside. And can shoot and things, but now I'm feeling better, right? Now we can sort of fill up the center. That stash, look at that stash. You're doing great, stash. I love you. All the friends doing the work for us, and we're up to an 8.06 modifier. Now, the closer we are to the creeper base, or not the creeper base, the Rift Lab, the less power we use. So if you, let's say, too close to the Rift Lab, if we go down here, we're actually producing about 60,000 creep for our 6,000 creeper we actually have, right? So we're actually able to pick up 6,000, deposit 60,000. We're actually just super flooding the map. And the more land you control, you actually unlock these special abilities. From what I remember in the previous map, as you can see, there's some skimmers coming down. Oh my god, we suck up so much over here though, except for right there. Because if you look at what we did. We just did that. It's amazing. Yeah, we're a little strong. And yeah, well, now we can start the assault of the base, right? We're on base assault mode, and where do we want to assault? I mean, well, let's see where we can assault, right? So the Rift Lab is here. How far out? Okay. Well, I guess we have to be on post. Too close, too close. Okay, so we have to be a little ways away. Can we drop? I mean, this looks heavily defended. Can we drop it over here? We can. Okay, we can drop it, like, right here. And I think we're gonna. Just right in their shields. Just drop it on in. We're not dropping that much, but we have a lot, and we're just gonna keep spamming it right in that same spot, right in their base, and just try and cut them off, right? We're gonna pick up from our huge wave down here that we made, and we're just gonna drop it like this. Drop it like it's hot, even. And there we... Oh, too close to the Rift Lab. Drop some more. And yeah, we're going to try and cut this off, I guess. I guess we're cutting this area off. Because it's there. Yeah, might as well. You know, might as well do a little cut off, since we have the capability. Feels pretty good, if you ask me. Again, we get more power for everything we destroy, so, you know, who doesn't want to cut stuff off, right? I think we just did. That is another area cut off. And yeah, we sort of destroyed their main base bits, and I think we need to do a little reload on our sort of supreme stack of creep, right? Now we're sucking up 8,000, we're depositing 100,000 in a single spot. Oh no, we're depositing too much. We're converting it to AC. Oh boy, okay, we need to actually, like, spread it around. We need to deposit a little and move around. So deposit a little, move around, you know, something like this. Much better. But this is a nice, healthy area to refill our creep, right? We're going to refill our creep. We're just going to come for them. And, you know, let's work on the outside of it, right? Can we... Yeah, we can deposit, like, right here. I think that's going to be our spot, so we're going to do that. Pick up. Oh, pick up. Come on. And right over there. Let's go. Let's go. More waves, more waves. Let them deal with it. Looks like they're not dealing with it too well. Oh no, what are they doing? What are they doing? Come on, it's just some creep coming for you. You got a Rift Lab, you're protected. It's a shame, it's a shame. Yeah, this wave looking pretty healthy. Looking pretty healthy. And it is just pushing in, right? It's able to push into some cannons, which is actually always a good thing to see. And I guess we need to keep working over here, because this is on the high ground, so I think that's our way into their base. I will say, I do think we need to stick to the high ground, unfortunately. I would much, much, much prefer to, like, take all of this out, but this is honestly pretty weak when you think about it defense-wise. Other than the shields, they don't have too much going for them up here. So I'm pretty happy with what we're doing with this. Again, we are just placing it down right as close as we can, and look at that creep. I mean, it's just going through it, like creep through shields. Actually, it's not going through it like creep through shields, because creep through shields usually doesn't go very well. But in this case, it does, so I'm happy. I'm pretty happy in this case. Again, we're going to drop a bunch, pick up a bunch, drop a bunch, pick up a bunch. Just try and make it so we have an area that we can go to just always be picking up creep. Because the moment that we're not, you know, then we got a problem. Then we got a problem, right? Because we need to be... Oh, we're so close. We're actually really pushing in right now, which is humongous. It's humongous. And, yeah. Oh, there's even a crimson crystal right there. Look, there's a crimson crystal right there. I mean, why would you have that in your base, Rift Lab? That was poor planning on your part. You should have known that that would be a problem. And yeah, our creep is definitely washing over this. We're almost to the Rift Lab even, though, which is pretty awesome if you ask me. It does have some AC in there. And unfortunately, we can't drop anything closer, right? We can't drop anything closer is what it is. So that AC is actually pushing against us. I don't know how strong it's going to be. But we're just beaming up and beaming down, creating these waves in order to push on in. So fingers crossed, this does kind of get it. I don't know though. I don't know. They are kind of holding. How much AC is in there? I mean, There's a decent pool. It's not like the most, but I figured one of these waves would kind of push in. Well, actually, it looks like we're getting to that mortar. It looks like we're at their rift lab. We killed their iron port. There's nothing left for them. Okay, good. Good. We're of course gonna kill the map, but the map will fall very quickly once the rift lab falls, right? We do have to keep doing this because I don't want to give up and allow somehow that whatever AC is there or something pushes back because we didn't keep it going. You know how it is. But yeah, I think we got it. I think that rift lab is officially done. It's about halfway covered. The waves are still coming in. It's at 3 health. Ooh, that's good creeping, if you ask me. I would love to kill the factory, because I think even with the Rift Lab gone, that factory will keep the shields up, which is kind of annoying. But the factory is about to go down, too. So those shields will go down. Everything is going to lose power. Obviously, everything's going to lose power, too. So we have, like, a double victory there. But, of course, we do want to take it out on everything. Here we go. Here is the... Oh, wait, we can just put creep over here now. Because there's no Rift Lab, we can just deposit it right over here at maximum power. Oh, baby, that's awesome. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Easy cleanup, easy days. We are generating an immense amount of creep. We have destroyed the world. Ooh, that feels good. So how much are we dropping right now? With everything... Oh, congratulations, my children. This world is free from humans now. There we go. 129,516 creep is what we generate every time we click. Ridiculous. Let's get out of here. We did about 19 minutes and 15 seconds. 16 minutes. Definitely very cool. Yeah, pretty good. I think we're second on time. Feel pretty good about that. Feel pretty good. I hope you enjoyed. I definitely had fun. I really enjoy these types of missions because there's different strategies. There's the spam it so you can kill a single unit. There's the take some land in the middle where there's not too much so you gain some power. We could have just sat around the entrance and maybe cut off the corners and just taken this just for power in the beginning. That might have actually been beneficial because then we would have had some excess power. There's a lot of ways that you can sort of do this, and I really like that. It's not just build up this one emitter, steamroll. It's your strategy. So I'm a big fan. Again, I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And I'll catch you next time. Take care.